So how involved should you be in classes while class is going on? Let's talk about it. Matt Thompson, Raising a Warrior. Hey, so check it out. A lot of parents will ask me, sometimes they don't ask me as much as they should, how involved do you want me in classes? Well, first, it depends. So there's kind of two roles. You have, if you're a volunteer that's kind of helping out, or if you're over there watching, just relaxing over here. Now, if you're over here, it's a very different role, because here, you know, this is set up for people to just kind of relax, and, you know, maybe if a kid wants to get homework done or whatever, they can relax. If you're over here, the interaction's a little bit different. And don't get me wrong, by all means, you know, clap for your kid, clap for the other kids. Good job is fine. Not too much coaching. The people who are out here are trying to make sure to have their attention, making sure that they're able to get them to do whatever it is they need to do. Now, if you want to be part of that, either because you're interested in helping out, and most schools love having a little extra help. Help! And, or you have some experience in...
I volunteer as tribute!
All that sort of thing. You get with the instructor after classes and ask, hey, I think I'd be interested in helping out.
Tribute!
That makes me really happy when that happens. So then, you know, when you come out, they're going to tell you, all right, you know, I'm going to conduct class, and they'll kind of give you some guidelines. The way I explain it to people here is, I'll say, because I have a music background, so I'll say, hey, listen, please, when you're out here, you're playing tambourine. Thing from a Chris Rock thing, but it's also a thing musicians know. If you're playing tambourine,
play it right!
With a smile on your face, and don't stand, nobody stands in front of the singer playing tambourine, right? So let the person who's in front that's trying to do the thing, and back them up, make sure that it's there. If other kids are having trouble outside of your kid, help them out, that sort of thing. But within the context of what's going on, then you're still kind of backing up the instructor. And I think the final thing, that's really the deal. Back up the instructor, make sure that they have what they need. So if the sparring match is going on and your kid's making an obviously dumb mistake, you have to let them make the mistake. Just let them make the mistake. Sometimes the mistakes are the things that teach you more than the successes. Learn. And it's hard. I know if my kid does something weird, it feels like a reflection on me, but it's not a reflection on me. That's just him being a kid trying to learn. And you're not a failure when they screw up. They're not really a failure either. They're just trying to learn. Give them that. Give them the space to fail. Give them the space to bang their head against the problem a few times. It's character building, and it also gets them used to trying to solve things for themselves. That's why you brought them to us. So let them do it. You're going to have the role in the car ride home, maybe over dinner. Hey, what were you having trouble with there? I saw you look like you're frustrated. And then let them tell you, like, oh, I was having trouble with this. And the best thing you can do is, if you know all the moves, great, even better. But ask them questions. Get them thinking. It's not about you going in and saving the day. And it's something that's really tough. But if they're doing something like martial arts, they're trying to build grit. They're trying to build problem solving and tighten up their ability to just be a part of a cohesive group of people all trying to work together. So if that's the case, then let them fail. They don't get grit from wins. They get grit from losses and challenges.
Failure! You're still a failure!
So then ask them questions and get them thinking. Give them ideas. Not if they get stuck and they ask you just straight up, I don't know what I'm doing, Mom. I keep trying to kick and I'm getting my kicks interrupted. And you're sitting there and you're going, well, it's because the other kid's back kicking you. Or every time I go in to move on somebody, I get cracked upside the head with the shinai and they blow by me. I feel like a chump standing there. Yeah, that's because you're not maintaining centerline control. You may know that answer because you've heard the instructor say it over and over and over again. But you gotta say, well, did the instructor ever tell you what you need to do to keep that from happening? The concepts haven't touched yet. So you keep asking the questions and keep making them look, and they'll get there. It just takes time, and sometimes it takes getting hit a bunch. I guess they say the three ways that people learn. They learn through just insight, through hearing another person having the experience, or from having the problem hit them upside the head.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face? What? Slap!
Then they've got to do it through reflection. So, you know, we don't get to pick which way we learn. The kids are no different. Now, there are some times where you're going to want to be involved. We work real hard here to be safe, but, you know, maybe something bad happened. Maybe some kid's getting wild, and the instructor's dealing with 2 or 3 other things. So if some kid's getting crazy and it's looking dangerous, speak up. You don't have to stand there and watch your kid get seriously injured. That's ridiculous. But if things aren't, you know, if like, oh, my kid's going to get kicked in the arm, that's fine. But, you know, if some kid's behaving in an abject, like, just thoroughly dangerous way, yeah, get the instructor, Coach Matt, check that out. That doesn't look right.
No, that doesn't look right.
What? Boom, I'll be there in a hurry. And if it was truly a thing, I will come over and be like, thank you. I didn't even see that. When I have parents to do that, I usually am like, would you mind, you know, let's get you out here volunteering. Let's have you be part of it.
Help me help you.
And the parents that volunteer, they, oh man, made out of gold.
I love gold.
Really, really wonderful to have them out here because clearly they care and they make the quality of the class for every student, not just their kids, just through the roof. It's a big deal. But if you see something dangerous, by all means, say something.
When you see something, say something.
So I guess in the final analysis of it, just be aware of what the instructor is trying to do. Back them up. Don't be afraid to let the instructor and your kid have a rapport. And let that rapport help be a positive influence on your kid when they're out here working hard. Outside of that, always keep your finger on the pulse. Make sure everything's going the way you want it to go. In the final analysis, mom and dad, or just mom, or just dad, whatever it is, they're the ones that are making this happen. You're the one who's ultimately in control. And I'm an extension of how you're trying to raise your son or daughter. And if any instructor thinks otherwise, maybe go around that. Anyway, this is how we raise a warrior.